This is a short video about key value observer, property observers, and observable object. First, key value observer known as KVO is Objective-C approach to observe properties. KVO relies on the Objective-C runtime. You need to use opt-C classes that inherit from NS object, then mark each of your properties with opt-C and dynamic. KVO works fine with any Objective-C type and with any Swift type bridge to Objective-C. This includes all the native Swift types as well as arrays and dictionaries, provided their values are all bridgeable to Objective-C. Now let's give this a run. Great. Integer property observes its own value changes. Now let's add a pure Swift type and observe it. Let's create an instance for this. Now let's observe the instance. Oops, this is the KVO limit. It doesn't work with pure Swift type that is not bridged to Objective-C. Almost all Apple's APIs are automatically both opt-C and dynamic because they are written in Objective-C. At the same time, Apple doesn't guarantee that its APIs remain KVO compatible in the future. On the other hand, property observers did set and will set are pure Swift. They work on Swift objects, not only on objects derived from NS object as the KVO. Property observers are functions that get called as part of a Swift property setter. As such, they can be used without the Objective-C runtime. For example, structures or class properties which are not representable in Objective-C. Now, let's give this a run. Cool, all our properties are observable. Property Observer saves you from writing a boilerplate code, allows you creating objects which self-monitor their own properties, and notify when any of them changed. Finally, Observable Object is an iOS 13 combines protocol. Similar to Property Observer, it works on Swift objects too. It teams up with Publish Property Wrapper to help you create classes with a compiler-generated object will change publisher. Let's run our final playground. As you can see, the compiler-generated object will change publisher triggers every time one of the published property changes, but it doesn't tell you which one changed. This is designed to work very well with the Swift UI, which combines events to streamline screen updates.